It's been exactly 2,002 days since I last won a televised singles match. Yeah, I want you to think about that for a second. 2,002 days. My last win was in 2018. So, I've been talking a whole lot about retirement. I just think it's time that we all face facts. Come on, guys. Fact is, it's been a long time since I had a win. Yeah, but damn it, I believe in me, I believe in you, I believe in us. I believe in the beauty that is all this madness. And I believe that I can still go. I believe that I can still bring it. And I believe that the time is now to turn the math around.